Have you ever wanted to build backlinks to your website or blog, but you don't know how? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to build backlinks using several resources to your blog or website. Let's get started. As a reminder, one of the reasons why you want to build backlinks to your site for the search engine optimization reasons. Here is an example where my website over a 12-month period received over close to 1 million impressions in a 12-month period from web search and over 500,000 impressions from image searches over a simple 12-month period, just because of backlinks, doing proper search engine optimization, etc., etc. So what are backlinks? Just in case you don't know what they are, when someone from another website or blog links back to your website, it's called a backlink. And as you can imagine, the more backlinks you have, the better it is, because a backlink signals to Google that it's a vote. So it's like a bit of an elections, except that there's no end date. And there are all these people who are voting and saying, this website here is a good website for this specific topic, because normally backlinks would have specific words associated with them. Each link comes with a different level of authority because it depends on the site. So a site, for example, like CNN would have authority of, on a scale of 1 to 100, would have authorities in the 80s, 90s, or very close to 100. I don't think there's any website with 100. Maybe Google has it. But the point is, the authority would give, the closer you get to 100, the higher the authority is. And if you get a link from a website that is, say, in the 90s or 80s, that's a very high authority website, it would help to boost your domain authority as well for your website or for your blog. So one of the ways of building backlinks to your website is through social bookmarking. And there are over 50 social bookmarking sites available. I've only listed 10 here. And if you're looking at this live or in the replay, all you need to do is click the pause button and head on over to the different websites listed here to go ahead and set up your account and get social bookmarking back to your website. Now, you have to remember, in some cases, for places like Reddit, you can't just go backlinking crazy. You have to remember to add value to the community in order to get valuable backlinks back to your site. So do remember that when you're building your backlinks. Another way to get good backlinks to your site is through guest posting. Now, there's something called ghostwriting, which is different. Ghostwriting is when it is you are being paid on behalf of someone else to write a post or an article on their site, and they're getting credited for it. However, guest posting involves you writing content for someone else's site, but you are getting credited for it. So in other words, your name is going at the bottom as the author of this particular post. And in that author biography, you'll have a link back to your website, and possibly somewhere within the post, you'll also have a link back to your website. Now, to find these guest posting opportunities, again, there are hundreds of writing opportunities for you to do guest posting. You can head over to Google and type in the name of your niche plus write for us, or the name of your niche plus guest posting. As you can imagine, this is a very simple procedure, and you would actually need to have a list of 10 article topics or 10 or 20 posts already written that you can tweak and immediately propose to the site that you want to write a guest post on. Like I said, there are tons of opportunities for you to do that. So example would be mom blog guest posting, or parenting guest posting, or write for us, or lifestyle write for us, etc. So it depends on the niche that you're in that you want to guest post. There's no point you being in a mom blog niche and you want to write on something that's way off topic, like engineering. You just try to be very specific and find things within your niche, because once you find things that's a bit in your niche, the better Google looks at your authority and their authority together. So next up is blogging roundups, and these are where instead of you reaching out to the sites, they're actually reaching out to the public and saying, I'm looking for people to come and join me on writing up guest posts on a certain topic. And these are popular in the food niche, DIY niche, arts and crafts, lifestyle, and mom blogs. And the best way to find them is, believe it or not, on Facebook. So there are tons of Facebook groups available where you can write roundup posts. All you need to do is go into the Google search tab and type in the word round up, round space up, round ups, etc. And you can see here I typed in round, and I have immediately a list of roundup groups available. Now, not every niche is representing. Sometimes you'd find the ones like for me, marketing, but it's not very popular. And when you find them, all you need to do is look and you will see something like this. You'd see something like that. ISO, healthy snacks for summer. ISO means in search of healthy snacks for summer. And for my blog, number needed 15, notes, blah, etc. No roundup post, please. So obviously, you don't want to contribute to a roundup post to them. So, and you would actually giving them permission to use photos from your website or blog to include in that roundup post as well. Here's another example: in search of movie night ideas, and etc. for the website, due as soon as possible. Commenting also means you agree to using one photo on my website and photo for social media marketing. So look at the terms and conditions of doing that roundup, and if you're happy with it, go ahead and submit it. And then once they're finished, they will post again saying closed, and here's the post that I created. You can see how I used your content on my website. All right, next up is collaboration. So you're working together with other bloggers and you're working on a specific project. So roundups is just general. You see them every day. I mean, it's just going and going and going. Whereas the collaboration is a specific piece that you're working on. Like for example, last December, I worked with 17 other bloggers and creating this wonderful blog post around content marketing. And it was in the end around 7,000 words long. And each of them had to contribute 100 words or less on a specific topic or specific thought pattern or trend or whatever it is. And it's good working together, and in the end, they get links back to their website as a result. You could also do a study together. So you and someone else do a study together, or say you and another blogger collaborate on a capsule wardrobe, or maybe a cleansing of a house, or, there's so many different things you collaborate on, a specific cooking or baking method, so many things you can collaborate on. And based on that, then that person gets a link back, depending on which side it goes on. Those persons get links back to their website. Ultimate guides is another very popular one. This one is like the ultimate one. And it doesn't involve collaborating. It just involves a very big, detailed study about a certain topic. So for example, in this particular case, actually, you can see here, you can write an ultimate guide about how to make your baby sleep no matter what age, for under twos, no matter what situation you're in. This is the ultimate guide to making your baby sleep, and it gives you like 100 different ways. The ultimate guide to make sure your baby sleeps at night. Budgeting at home, working from home, marketing on Instagram, finding leads on LinkedIn. All these things are ultimate guides that you can create. And the example I gave earlier this week was a blog post I wrote about blog income reports. I did an extensive study. I took a look at 42 different blogs and the money that they were generating, how much money they made, what they did to generate that income, etc., etc. Here's another one by Backlinks. As you can see, he always has these definitive guides. The definitive guide for link building by SEO, the definitive guide for keyword research in SEO, etc., etc. So you can see it's something that's not a big secret, but when you really think about it, this is writing a huge, big, valuable piece of content, and then everybody comes and links it because it's so valuable. There's no need to beg them, can you please link to it? And I'll show you what I mean. Here's an example. This is a definitive guide that he wrote back in 2016. And 4 years later, he just keeps updating it. And you can see here, he got 11,000 shares on this one blog post alone. So I'm not talking like if I'm talking from the top of my head. I know these things work. So you can try them if you think that is the way you want to go. Because everybody is different. Everybody's niche is different. And the way you build up authority is different. So somebody in the lifestyle niche probably don't need to write a definitive guide. They probably just do roundup posts. But people like me in marketing would need to write definitive guides and ultimate guides and etc., etc. So that brings us to the end of the presentation. Do you have any other search engine optimization questions or SEO questions? Next week, we're going to be looking at a series, 5 days, about how to start a blog. Search engine optimization can be a bit difficult to understand when you first get started. But whatever you do, make sure you don't give up. The secret is taking baby steps as you go along with this journey. There are many resources available to help you get your head around it. So don't give up. Just keep going. Okay, until next time. Bye for now.